Hi guys, Dr. Pelto here. I want to answer a question that someone sent in on our website. So if you have your own question, please ask it. But here is the question. Basically, they had a question about ugly toenails. So here is an ugly toenail. This isn't exactly the one that they sent, but it was, here's the question here. I've had trauma to both of my big toenails, and they've been lifting and having weird growth. There's fungal or a yellowish tint, and I am constantly having ingrown toenail issues. I'm only 33 and want to save my toenails if possible. For the past year, I got acrylic on them to make them look like I've had toenails. However, I just took it off and found that they weren't growing well underneath, and now I'm back to square one, hoping you could provide some medicine to help them grow back. So a couple of things. If you've had nail trauma, and if they are fungal and yellowish, you need to have a nail sample, like a nail biopsy, to determine if there's a fungus. If there's fungus, you have to treat the fungus. If there's no fungus, then it may be that there was some type of an injury to the toenail and it's growing weird. Weirdly growing nails are hard to deal with. They can sometimes be ingrown, like you mentioned here, and there are some treatments. You can remove the edge, you can do Onifix, which is something that you apply on the top that'll kind of lift out the toenail. If they're not growing well, it could be from the trauma, it could be from the fungus. You may need to be on something called biotin, which helps the nails grow faster. Here's an example of a nail that kind of has that tint, that yellowish tint. And here's an example of a nail that's had some trauma as well and had some procedures on them. So there's different types of conditions. I wish I could just give you one thing to make them grow. But first, is there a fungus? That's with a nail sample. If there is a fungus, treat the fungus. If there isn't a fungus, then you have to figure out kind of what else is going on. Is it the shoes that's causing it? Was it just the injury? But this solution that you did of putting in acrylic, we do something here called Cariflex, which works very well for young females. They just put this Cariflex, they put it on in the beginning of the summer and in the middle of the summer, and that's it, and they work great. So those are some options. I hope that's helpful. If you have another question, please go to drpelto.com, and on the bottom, you can ask your own question. Okay, thank you.